Click that button.
Done.
2 dads, 1 dut.
Oh,
The Hot Takes Podcast.
that was a person. Yeesh.
For real?
And go ahead.
Well, it's episode 74.
Yeah.
Should have been 64.
Yeah.
Nintendo style.
Nintendo, baby.
We're back.
We are.
Those of you listening to this pod at this moment, we are recording it on a Monday, and you're going to hear this one on a Tuesday.
Thursday. Dumbass.
This is the football one. Oh, it's not.
No, it's not.
Man. Should we start
Nintendo
over?
football.
Should we start over?
Nope.
We'll just keep going.
Fire away, brother.
Yeah, you will hear this
The
one
show
on
goes
Thursday.
on.
It is.
Yeah. You're crushing it.
74. Should have been 64. I've had a week off.
He's in.
Long weekend. Again, we're giving you all the classic 2D1D stuff.
Yes.
We're going to start off with some house cleaning, shop talk. It's the Wabs. And then alluded to in the title, the draft this week. Nintendo 64 games.
Again, it's hard-hitting stuff.
Hard-hitting stuff.
People
It
want
is.
answers.
I don't know what age group this is going to appeal to. I mean,
All.
we're in a gamer world. There's 50-year-olds out there that are
Ages
just logging
5 and
in
up.
hours.
Yeah.
I don't know if any 5-year-olds play 64.
God, I hope
It's
not.
called the grind.
It's something.
It's the grind.
Yeah.
Speaking of grind, before we get started,
Oh, I was like, wait, what? Yeah. Episode 74 should have been 64, brought to you by First Shield Defense. First Shield Defense is a proud supporter of us, 2D1D, and they want to give the listeners an opportunity to train at an awesome discount. Message FSD, First Shield Defense, on Facebook, Instagram, or their website, and mention that you're a 2D1D offspringer. You'll get 50% off your first 2 months of a membership just for telling them that you are a listener of this fucking pod. They will help develop a self-defense strategy that is natural to you. Reach out to First Shield Defense today, firstshieldefense.com.
As always, you can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Google, Amazon. And for your viewing pleasures, right here, look into the camera. That's us. YouTube, baby. Tell your grandma. Tell your mom. Tell your auntie.
Just
Tell your
females.
dad.
So good, make you smack your mama.
Make you smack your mom. Smash a like. Hit the subscribe. Skirt.
here we
And
go.
drop at the beat.
The design, bitch. Fuck yeah. I forgot we had Jadavian Clowney.
Yeah, he's
Cause
been
we-
hurt like fucking 4 weeks.
Yeah, he's good.
All right. We are back.
2 dads, 1 dut, the Hot Takes Podcast. As always, I am your 1 dut, Justin Dutteroy.
Top not flying. Honda truck driving. Fake dad thriving. Trav Dad.
I
The,
hate that.
the fake dad of the pod. Can I get 2 claps on a Ric Flair?
This is me. It's Skirt Dad,
Thank you for bringing it to us, brother.
the regular dad,
Yeah.
the dad, Brandon.
The
Brennan.
dad.
So, do you guys want to say something?
Scurry, you got 30 seconds. No. Travis has 30
Yes,
seconds.
Look at that. You guys have the muscle memory. Okay, so shut up. I would like to, first of all,
Shout out to Travis, got his first dub of the week.
I was going to say you didn't want set up or anything like that. You just wanted right into it.
oh yeah, pop it a cherry. Very nice.
You
I
got it.
like.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Act like you've been there before.
Right.
No, took the victory home. I'm at the top of the podium. Honestly, sky high. Like I've been on cloud 9 for fucking who knows how long, ever since we crunched the numbers. No, it is one of those where I do want to proactively say that you guys can both get fucked respectfully because I drafted the best fruit, and the whole time I was just getting bashed for it.
You didn't draft
Yeah.
the best fruit, but
I
it's
did. I won.
Okay.
By default, I won. Most votes.
Not by default.
By
You
vote.
won because you won.
Yeah.
By vote. Default votes. So yeah, thank you.
And
Okay.
to the listeners out there, we did get texts all week in the pod chat about how he has now cracked the drafting code. And
So we'll see.
He now knows how to do this.
Yeah, but it's only when I can come up with a topic.
Okay.
I think we're 8 weeks in, but we'll see
Yeah.
how this plays
No,
out.
trust me. It's fine. I figured it out. I got my mojo back.
Nevertheless, a dub's a dub, man. So congratulations.
Thank you. Inch or a mile doesn't matter. Fucking suck.
He's on a winning streak. 1 in a row,
He
baby.
is.
We win another. That's 2. You win one more. That's a winning streak. I'm pumped, dude. I'm happy. Okay. So, anyways, I want to start with a brain teaser.
Okay.
What is this? Is this shop talk?
This is brain teaser.
Okay.
Oh.
New segment. Introducing a new segment. Brain teasers.
If you're 20 years old and someone else is 60 years old,
Yes.
you're 3 times older than them, correct? If you're the 60-year-old.
Yes.
Why is it then, if you add 20 years to both people, person A, person 1 is now 40 years old, person B, person 2 is now 80 years old, and it's only a 2 times difference?
Because that's math. That's how it works.
Because one you're multiplying and one you're adding.
Yeah.
They're
No.
two different. You're adding 20 years,
Yeah.
but you're multiplying by 3.
What?
To get 3 times older than somebody,
Yeah.
you multiply by 3.
20 and 60.
Yes.
You add 20 to both numbers. How does it not stay 3 times the spread?
Because you're adding 2 times the years. You add 3 times the years. So if you went 30,
Yeah.
the multiple of 3, it would be 30 and 90.
No, it would be
So it's 3 times.
it would be 50 and 90, which gets even weirder. That's my This guy thought he had
I
math.
guess. I thought
yeah,
I did.
see? And this is where, again, you guys think I'm fucking stupid, but I actually have a brain teaser, hence the segment.
Oh, I didn't say that you were dumb for coming up with a teaser.
Yeah. So is it
I'm just saying, I mean, I'm going to guess it's laws of mathematics that say
Yeah.
why this isn't it.
I want the loss.
Because adding and multiplying they're different. It's not the same
All I'm doing is
principles.
adding. That's all I'm doing.
Well, no, because then you're adding something, but you want it to be the same multiplication principle. 2 times and 3 times is multiplication.
So then maybe you're getting somewhere with that type of
Yeah.
logic. But what I'm saying is it's just simple math of adding 20 across the board.
Right. You would think just from a on paper standpoint, I'm adding this.
Yeah.
Why is it different?
Because then, again, you add 20 again, and it gets to 60 and 100. See what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense. It never correlates.
X
Like,
equals Y.
that's fucking weird, dude.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Yeah. That's the brain teaser.
Oh, my brain scrambled.
Yeah. All right. You guys ready? You fresh? All right.
I
okay.
guess.
Stop. This one. I have some heavy hitting ones and some lighthearted ones, so we'll balance it out. You know.
Love that.
Yeah, yin and yang. I think celebrities' teeth are getting out of hand with being too white.
Okay.
They're really white. Have you
Yeah.
watched like a talk show anywhere anymore? They are so white that it's just like they're not real. There's no
They're
way
probably
they're real.
not real. They're veneers.
But at what point do you
Yeah,
go?
but most of them are fake.
But at what point do you go? That's too white. Like
Probably
you,
why people are
Ross?
starting to get their implants taken out. It's they're
Yeah.
getting
That's
too
when
big.
they're too white.
but that's what I'm
too
saying.
big.
Like they're too nice. Like I can tell they don't belong to you. It's like if you had like a homeless person put on brand new shoes, that's what you look like right now. It's weird.
Cool.
Dress shoes or kicks?
Cool. What?
Dress shoes or kicks?
Kicks what?
The homeless guy.
KOTD. Kicks of the day.
Oh yeah, the KOTD.
I'm like, if you put a homeless guy in just like a brand new pair of like black dress shoes, it's probably not going to look as out of
Oh,
place.
put him in a
Oh,
pair
no.
of white forces to really give the contrast. But you get my point. Like he's homeless, he's dirty, and then he has these.
You dirty celebrity.
then
Get
he's
fucking
got-
coffee stains on your teeth like a normal person.
But you know what? That's just weird, right? Like they are. Watch the next time you watch like Sunday NFL Countdown. I think is when I saw it. Or a lot of them. It's just they are so white.
Okay.
Like the episode of Friends when Ross goes on that
Yeah.
date after he
And
gets the lights go out.
And they're-
That's too white.
Yeah, I guarantee they would do the same thing. So we need to work on that. We need to do something about that. Next, Shop Top. Bo Burnham, known for his comedy,
Yeah.
actually had a really cool interview about how all social media companies are trying to essentially take over every second of our lives
Yeah.
and basically colonize it. Like how when we moved here and land and everything, it's like we need to cover every inch possible. Like explore. It's really creepy that like that's where we're going.
Yeah.
Like there's no like, hey, we're kind of all here, we're hanging out. Like it's TikTok, it's Facebook, it's Snapchat, it's Instagram. Like let's all have fun at the table. It's like, no, we need to find out how to grab every possible millisecond.
That you have for free, and then how to take away all your other time on top of that.
Yeah. Like it's just kind of crazy. So I put like, he talks about how we're hyper connected, yet we're super lonely. We're overstimulated, yet numb to so much stuff because we see so much content all the time.
And this is a
Yeah.
comedian?
Yeah, but he went on
Sounds
some.
funny.
It's hilarious. He went on some.
He was like funny, like when YouTube got real big. That's when he started getting real big.
He was an
And
OG
then he was just
YouTuber.
like, took like the Jim Carrey turn where he's like, yeah, man, this shit kind of fucking sucks. And I
Yeah.
hate everything about the industry right now. So
Yeah.
now I'm super woke.
It was a really cool, like, I mean, it's a pretty interesting interview when you watch it. But then he talked about how, like, before you had to filter information for the most part through, like, your parents or your family, like, there was kind of blockades set up to where if you wanted to learn about something, like, somebody basically had to teach it to you
Yeah.
or give it to you. And that's where they're saying, like, this whole agenda, it's like the internet and everything basically just cut that the fuck out. And it's like, we're going to give you anything you want, no matter what anybody says.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
I mean, yes and no, because I think that goes to the algorithm part. Like they want, you get to see what people want you to see.
Correct, and that's what they're saying.
Like
though,
if you're
is
not
like,
specifically searching, and even then after you start searching, they're gonna be like, "Yep, this is what we're flooding this person with because this is their ideology, this is their stereotypes."
yeah, and so I guess to tie a bow on, in a sense, they interviewed these two chicks. I forget where they were from. They were foreign that had just moved there, and their English wasn't the best, but they're like
Moved where? To here?
to
Or like a
America.
different- okay.
Yeah, and they interviewed them, and they were like, "Hey, so like, what do you think about such and such topic?" And they basically go, "Well, what'd the news say?" And they were like, you watch the news?" And they both go, "Well, yeah, like, I just figure if I'm going to trust anything, I should probably watch the news to get like my information." And it's like, yeah, that's just all agenda based.
don't do that.
Yeah, that could be one of
Not
the worst
about
things
it.
to do. And so it's weird, yeah, that even with an app like, again, I think TikTok is the best example of really putting out the truth, so to speak, like in parentheses or quotations. It still gets like, you know what I mean? But it still gets portrayed a certain way.
I think if you get the majority of your viewpoints from social media, you're an idiot.
But that's what I'm saying. You're just not looking in the right places, though.
Right, because it's geared specifically towards one set. Like you search one thing and that's all you're going to get. Like if
Yeah.
you don't look at multiple views
Yeah.
on multiple platforms,
Yeah.
then yeah, of course you're just going to get one side.
But that's my point, is like the internet now gives us access to literally anything we want to know.
Right, but
in a
nobody
second.
uses it that way, unfortunately.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody just says
You go down the
they
one
Google their
road
one
you want to
side,
go down.
Yeah.
and then they create a TikTok just explaining that side.
Idiots.
And then you get a TikTok guy that's like, well, if you kept reading, then you learn this side, but he only says that part.
Yeah.
So if it's a Venn diagram, we need to be here in
Yeah.
the middle.
It's-
Everybody's over here.
I don't get it. Shop talk.
I have something for you, man.
Okay.
Okay, I had a lighthearted one to bounce back from that one, but if
Mine's way better. Not really.
we'll see. Go ahead.
Is the 3.5mm headphone jack rendered useless?
No.
I have multiple corded headphones in just drawers from over the years.
Yeah.
And truth be told, my AirPods that I gave you because they hurt my ears.
Yeah.
So my older school ones, they don't work as well. So when I drive, I don't want to have my phone up because
Right.
my Bluetooth's not great.
Yeah.
So I have corded headphones.
Yeah.
Grabbed a pair out of my drawer. Of course, my phone doesn't have a headphone jack.
Yeah. They're all aux cords now.
Right. So
But it's the same argument at the airports, brother. All the airplanes finally got USB fucking ports every which way you look at them, and now everybody's going to Type-C where it's the fast charging, and all the cords have the Type-C on the other end.
that's my point. So
Yeah.
is the 3.5mm jack useless? And you said no.
Well, because I'm just saying it depends on where you're at, but it's like it's just dinosaur
Sounds-
technology.
So it's useless?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
I
So-
concur. Useless. But no, you get what I'm saying though. Like we're never
do.
We're
I
never
just-
gonna stop making shit. And
I don't understand why you said it wasn't useless.
I still use it. The
When was the
Honda's still
last
got-
time you plugged in a set of headphones?
Every day, baby. Honda's got the aux right there on the right side.
Yeah.
Passenger can just ride it, suck it right in. But it's got the dongle on the other end.
Thank you.
Yeah, but you still need the aux to go into the truck.
What do you need?
The aux, the whack whack.
The aux, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, it's
nice. But again, it's one of those like I already read some stupid nerd rumor that Apple's getting rid of all their lightning cords in the next iPhone or two, and
Oh,
it's
sure.
like now here goes another whole round of just like clean out your closets, clean out your junk drawers, like all your chargers are rendered useless.
But again, like you were talking about an aux cord specifically for your car.
Truck,
Whatever.
yes.
So,
Mobile.
like for 3.5mm headphone,
Jack.
when's the last time you're gonna? When do you ever foresee yourself using that?
If I ever
When
become
I
a
plug
DJ,
it into the record player.
Right.
Because I love the sound of the vinyl.
So could you just theoretically just throw them all away? Because I thought about it. I'm like, you have like 4
No.
of these in a drawer. Why do you have them?
the
just
second you
got
throw them
upset.
away, it's universe shit, man. You're gonna go on some trip and somebody's gonna need 6 of them,
Yeah.
and you're gonna be like, man, what I would have given to have at least 4 of them for you.
I wasn't gonna pack them. So if you needed 6, you weren't getting any from me.
A road trip seems like the only time you'd pack an aux cord. I'm just.
I'm
saying.
not talking about an aux cord.
Yes, you
Let's
are.
talk about headphones.
Headphones that have the aux, the
actual
3.5mm
aux.
plug into
Yeah.
them.
The 3.5 aux.
Right, but
Right.
you're plugging in your phone into your aux to play music from your phone.
Right.
You're not plugging in headphones into your
Headphones.
CD player.
So like I'm saying,
to
I
listen
have
to
this
your
cord.
fucking
Oh, like
radio.
the OG ones.
Yes.
Yeah,
bud.
yeah, need those forever. Yeah, dump them, man. Scrap them. Put 'em
So
in-
yes. So yes.
yeah, throw them in the grinder.
Jeez.
What is it? What's he say? Kirk from Good Burger. He's like, you go in the grinder. Yeah, headphone jacks, grinder. Okay, shop talk. Good one.
What am I listening to my non-skip fucking Walkman and my jean jacket?
That's what I'm saying, dude. They'll come back at some point. Did
Sure.
you see? No, last thing. That they are getting ready to make cords or like basically a lanyard for your AirPods. And somebody goes, "We really fucking went full circle, didn't
Yep.
we? We can just get
Corded
corded
earbuds.
Yeah.
for $39. I would rather get the 250 boys and then attach them to a string.
Yep.
Yeah.
America, baby. No, okay. So mine, shop talk.
Created in Korea.
Do bald people wash their head?
Yes. 100%.
How long?
What
you
they
think?
don't do is they don't like face wash above the.
They keep
like,
it separate,
above
right?
there.
They treat it like it's hair.
Yeah.
How long can you go without washing it before it gets stinky?
Do you wash your body that doesn't have hair? Like, do you
I mean, they
your
wash it with, like they
shoulders?
don't use like shampoo.
Yeah,
or
you're not using
conditioner,
shampoo. You're just
Obviously,
using body
they're
wash.
just using body wash.
Really?
If that's what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's interesting, right? Because
Yeah.
you have no hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's weird.
No,
So just
it's
body
not.
wash. It's
I
just
think it's
skin
weird.
now.
Yeah, I think that's weird, dude, because that's where your hair is.
No, they're bald,
Should
Yeah,
be
they're-
supposedly.
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah.
In 7 years,
Yeah.
you're gonna have this hard hitting question. to yourself.
7?
I was gonna say, I'd
You
say
think my
7
man's
months.
going?
Nah,
7
but I
months.
gotta give him hope, dude.
How? You're 34?
Yeah.
37. I bet is when the.
Oof.
I bet's when a haircut of some sort will come. You're gonna be like this. I can't. I don't know if I can do it anymore.
Just go Statham.
Statham.
I hear you, bud.
It's in the holster. It's ready to be fired off.
I get it.
Okay, shop talk.
I got
Shop
one.
talk. No, I got one. Okay, go ahead. I
So,
have one after you're done.
well, this literally just happened on the way over here. I thought about this.
All right.
Okay.
Did the smartphone create the honk at the stoplight? Did you ever not pay attention before you had a smartphone? Like, did somebody ever toot you because you weren't paying attention to the green light before there was a smartphone?
Oh
I think
yeah.
you search in the radio
Yeah, it's
or like picking a CD
far more
when you're
seldom.
in the CD catalog.
I guess I could see the CD part of it.
But you know,
Because I
those-
just had a
no.
light, and I'm like, it was, and I'm not a like, I used to be a pretty quick trigger on the honk.
Really?
I give it about 3 to 5.
Yeah, and it was 5 seconds, and I'm like, you're not going. It's like, there's no excuse now. Like, you have
Yeah.
to be on the phone. Like,
Yeah.
there's what it is, and boop, and
Yeah.
then they went. But it's like,
And then
Did this happen
you
before
see
the
this in the
smartphone?
back?
Yeah. So
Right.
what I would say is it happened again very seldomly, and it was for those days when you got done, and for whatever reason you just hopped in the car or truck.
what
and
were you doing? What do you mean you just got done?
I'll tell you. And you just kind of you get in, you start the vehicle, and you
Put
don't
your
put
seatbelt on, check your mirrors.
don't put
do the
music
thing.
on or nothing. You're just kind of like, I just want to go home.
You don't open up the garage door, fix up the tailpipe.
I think
And you
honestly,
just zone out, and you're just like, yeah, I've been staring off into the distance for a good 20 minutes. Like, these people are pissed.
I think it was the text message first, and then now it's just evolved into
Yeah.
checking every social media, so the smartphone. But I think at first it was just the text message, just
Yeah.
a tick, 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 tick,
Yeah.
tick, tick, tick.
Damn phones.
Yeah. Okay, shop talk. Last one. There is a new Jackass video of people that like film stuff in public we've talked about before, where you just are like, at some point somebody's going to kill you.
Oh yeah.
Kid was in a Home Depot type store, and I don't know what he had, but it was basically like a, you know, the weed sprayers with like the jug.
Yeah.
Imagine that, but on steroids. Like, it was like a full blown hose. And he's doing the thing where he's like looking around, and then all of a sudden he just kicks it on and just starts spraying somebody. And it's like you're getting sprayed with a full garden hose. And again, it's like, this is comedy. And I'm like, dude, you're going to spray somebody and you're just going to get shot. Like, that shit is fucking stupid.
And then he'll get caught on video, and he'll go to prison.
But
Or
it-
they.
Worth it.
Yeah, but it's one of those where he did it to like,
Finish him.
he did it to like multiple people in the same aisle, obviously probably throughout a day. But like, the guy legitimately gets pissed at him and is like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you just hosed me. And he's like, oh, dude, like, get away from me. I'm just trying to shop. Like, he plays into it, like, and keeps doubling
Right.
down. And you're like, you need to get fucking hurt badly. Like, you need a little bit of just like life fucking you.
Plus, I'm in a Home Depot, so depending on what aisle I'm in, I could have a sledgehammer.
Right.
I could have a rake.
Just a
And-
fucking
Classic
saw.
crowbar. Just
Right.
Yeah. just-
You're
game
really
time.
pressing your luck.
Yeah, dude. I see those and I cringe because most times, again, it's probably the algorithm showing it to certain people. All the comments are like, dude, that's so funny. Why are you so pissed? And I'm like, I'm going to imagine you're 19 and life has not ever fucked you once ever. Like, oh, I get so,
It's getting ready to.
yeah, it's going to bend you over a barrel, show you a fuck ton of states.
you gotta watch fucking Russell Crowe movie, Unhinged, where he gets honked at the fucking light and he's like, I'm just having a real bad day. Like, you got to just, like, let me go. And
Yeah.
she just keeps doing it, and he just takes it to the next level, just stalks her and everything. Just like, yeah, I'm going to fucking kill this bitch now.
Nice.
For honking. And I'm just like, oh, shit.
See, I love that,
And
but
that's the
replace
thing.
that honk with the spray.
Yeah.
I'm all in.
And you're just like,
Kill
yeah,
this
bud,
kid. Yeah.
cool.
You
Now
should
I'm
die.
going to just go to my car, wait for you to walk out, follow you, and just be like, yep, now I know where you live. This is happening now.
You're
Sorry.
dead. Yep. Okay. Segment dead. Shop talk. Super dead. Okay. Worse than the best.
Wabs.
Wabs, baby.
Wabs brought to you by MVP Lanes, the most valuable pins. They rack 'em, you smack 'em, where everyone is an MVP. Your classic bowling facility, freshly remodeled inside, is Bruner's Pub, home of Fort Wayne's first bottoms up system. Collect 10 Bruner's Pub magnets. Next beer is on the house. Fresh lunch menu as always. Same concept. 10 lunches in a row. Not in a row, but buy 10 lunches. 11th one
That's a lot of lunch.
For free.
on the house. That's Amari, baby.
It's somebody.
MVP Lanes, Bruner's Pub. Shout him out. Okay. Worse than the best.
The worst.
I got one.
I
Okay.
figured you did.
Yes. All right. My worst. I only have one of each, which is nice.
Hello.
Will be very simple.
This guy wins. Now all of a sudden he's playing by the rules.
I think, thank you. This is the first ever Wabs shout out for one of them. And this is to, hope you're listening out there, Kyle Rogers, my boy Rudy, Russell, Coonan, and Dutt, which I think you're just sour from Friday. These are people that hate chicken noodles and mashed potatoes. How do you hate that?
I didn't
is-
hate it.
You voted against it when I put it on my Instagram poll, and I knew you did it just out of sheer
As the
spite.
greatest meal of all time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I say you need
That's not the
context,
greatest
man.
meal of all time.
You're saying you hate chicken noodles and mashed potatoes is one thing. If you're saying it's not the greatest meal of all time, that's completely different.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, bud.
Here's
Here's the thing.
So the votes say otherwise. I mean, they were screaming that this was the best meal of all time. And the only reason I know Dutt fucking did it is because Friday, I didn't want to go to a Halloween party for 42 minutes with him when he could go by himself.
We'll talk about it.
He's an adult.
Well, here's the thing. It's not the greatest meal of all time, bud.
Yeah, it's not the greatest meal of all time.
Well, 81% of people, and that's actually skewed because Alyssa, shout out Alyssa, she said it was the greatest meal of all time. She just voted wrong. So it's even higher. That's a pretty high approval rating.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, 81%.
that's fine.
I had 4 people vote. I need some more
But
context.
people are going,
Trying
that's
to
the greatest meal of all time? Cool. Or are they saying it's a good meal? Because what did you write?
Greatest meal of all time.
It's not the greatest meal of all time.
It's not in the top 5.
Well, according
It's
to...
not in the top 5. Hot take.
Well, it doesn't show you the numbers, but I mean... Here, look. So move Alyssa over to the absolutely correct.
No, we're not, because she voted.
Boom. That's a fucking victory. Landslide, baby.
Yeah, landslide. It's not the greatest meal of all
So
time.
your worst
I'm not
is-
saying I don't like
So
it.
what is
I'm
your
not
worst?
saying I
That
don't
not
like it.
everybody was 100% on your
No,
poll?
That these 4 people, I named them, Kyle, Russ, Rudy, Dutt, they hate it. Like,
I don't hate
It
it.
didn't say, do you hate chicken noodles and mashed potatoes? It said, is it the greatest meal of all time? There's a massive
Or am I
gap
a moron? I'm pretty
between
sure that's
there.
what it said. And I just said you're a moron.
Midwestern moron.
Yeah.
No, okay, so there is room for interpretation, but maybe
Yeah.
maybe I took
You're
it,
a Midwestern moron.
I took it and ran with it because Kyle did actually message me and he said that it's the most overrated meal of all time, I believe were his words.
Ooh. See, that's fighting words.
Yeah, and that's where I'm like, dude, I don't know.
I wouldn't fight him, though. First shield defense. They teach it not to get beat up.
But yeah, that's my worst. People hating my favorite meal. I literally have eaten that every day for the last 5
I'm not
days.
going to lie. That wasn't a very flattering picture of the meal that you sent.
Excuse me, Dutt. Let me get out my Nikon next time.
I'm just saying.
You have a 14
your mashed
Best camera on
potatoes
the
look
market.
dry. So that's all
Well,
I'm
yeah,
saying.
because I gotta reheat them.
That what's your worst?
2 minutes and 42
It's
seconds.
this fucking guy right here sitting right next to me, man.
Yeah, go ahead. What's
Ah.
up? Yeah, tell me about it.
Calling this dude on the way home from the shop, and I'm like, hey, man, there's a party in your building.
Yeah.
We should go. It's going to be fun. He's like, I'm just heading out the door. I'm like, bud, I'm not trying to stay there all night. It's just a pregame party. Let's go for an hour. Let's get out of here. I got to work in the morning anyways.
Yeah.
Now I got to go fucking watch the dogs
And cats.
and cats. And I'm like, they'll be fine for an hour. And he's like, oh, no, they're hitting their threshold. And I was like, oh, so we're not recording the pod this week because you're going to be gone for 8 hours and then we got to record the pod. And he was like, I see what you're doing. I don't like it. I'll just get my uncle to come over and do it. And I was like, if it's dire need, just have your uncle come let the dog out.
Principle.
Wait an hour.
A man is built on his principles.
Golly.
They were home alone since 3:56 p.m. I have the receipts. And at that point in
They
time,
weren't walking out the door exactly at 3:56. They were like, "Hey, we're about to leave." Probably.
No, they said they left. But anyways, it's one of those where what time was it? Like 9? I mean, it was getting right to where their bladders were about to
It
explode.
was 8:30.
Damn, that's close. 4.5 hours. That's, I don't know, man.
They'd have been fine.
They're old. But again, so tonight, perfect example. Uncle Bill goes over there between the hours of 2 and 4, lets them out, do their thing. Said, hey, Mom, you mind reaching out to Uncle Bill, your brother? Say maybe go over there about 7 or 8 again. Let him, toot the dick a little more because we're going to be here. So,
Shout out Uncle Bill.
yeah, lives down the road.
So 7. You're not
country
going to get
mile.
back there until 11:30. Man, you fucking suck, dude.
My point is, which I will say this, you did try to save it and say, hey, there might be some eligible bachelorettes there. Maybe
There might be.
I'll be your wingman. I'll try
Guess
and help
what?
you out.
There were. I heard the party was awesome.
But here's the thing.
I'm gonna guess a Halloween party too is probably like
Slutty.
so if you're trying to see some females, even if it's just eye candy,
Just some butt cheeks.
it's probably Halloween
A
weekend or whatever.
A yarbo. But no, my thing is, and that's what I told him too, is if I'm not in like the right mental state, and not for like a bad way, but it's like,
Which is easy.
Yeah.
well, I've already planned and prepped.
Fragile.
Like, I've got a bag packed. I'm going to Ohio. I'm in my fucking jammies. Like, I don't want to get all undone and
Could have
get,
been Jammy Guy.
and get redone and go to this party.
You're in jammies, but there is no more undone. You are undone.
I know.
You just have to get done. At
But
that
then I have to
point.
go to a party, and it's like, don't want to show up not looking A1.
Buddy,
Yeah.
it's Halloween. You can be anything you want.
Brother, first impressions are everything. You know that. Come on now. Stay woke.
All right.
You're trying to introduce me to people and throw me to the fucking wolves. Yeah.
It's a Halloween party. Be anything you want.
I'm going to be a shitbag.
Yeah, nailed it.
Don't date me.
Just trying to get you introduce you to your neighbors, man.
That doesn't help. Damn it, Nick Chubb. Okay.
Maybe we go to the pre-Thanksgiving, the Wednesday before Thanksgiving pre-party. That one.
Yeah, we can do that.
No, I'm not getting invited now. We got uninvited. We're never getting invited again.
Don't worry.
You
We'll
only
just
get one shot.
I only get
One
one shot, one
opportunity.
opportunity.
You know it.
seize everything you ever wanted.
Mom's chicken noodles. You're not ready.
Yeah, I am. They're so fucking good, dude. It's hard for me to only eat one plate a night.
It's all right.
I've been pacing myself. Usually I eat the whole thing in one day. And it's a lot.
I'm surprised you didn't do it on Sunday.
I almost.
My worst.
Yeah, go ahead.
There it is.
Yeah.
My worst was last Thursday. So came here to Travis's place.
Hello.
Had to sort out some business.
Yeah.
Lives downtown.
Oh yeah.
Fed the meter. Put in a couple dimes. Had like 16 minutes. I knew I wasn't going to stay long. I was just basically here to pick
Yeah.
something up. We had to make a phone call. Got to be about 15 minutes in. And I said, hey, man, am I going to get a ticket? Nah, you're fine. Okay.
If you do the spots, he doesn't know about the spots.
So, again, put 16 minutes into the meter. I was in Travis's apartment for 21 minutes. Run down. See the guys, they're right there. And I'm like, hey, that's me. That's
Classic.
me. He's like,
Don't tow it.
which one was you? I was like, I'm the Nissan right there. He goes, ooh, sorry. He goes, yeah, I don't know how long it's been since the meter's been gone. I said, well, what time is it? I forget what he said. I was like, I can tell you, it's been 4 minutes. That's how long.
4 past.
And he was like, yeah, man, sorry. But he just had the tone where it's like,
Yeah.
you're not sorry.
Yeah.
Casual
I don't know.
bird.
Yeah. I don't know what you have to do in your little electronic meter, but you can get rid of the ticket if you want it.
Yeah.
How about we shred this puppy?
You have to.
Let's look the other way.
And then it was my wife's last day at her previous job, and she owed somebody there a coffee, and I told her I would go pick it up because I was off. And I go over to the Starbucks that's closest to her work and get in the drive-through, and it's like blocked off, and I'm like, oh, that's weird. So then I turn around, whole thing's closed for like they're restoring something.
Renovations?
Yeah, and I'm just like, I text her, I said, I'm not going someplace else. Like I drove specifically here, not doing it. And I mean, it's not even like 10 in the morning at this point. And I'm like, this is just going to be one of those days.
Yeah.
And it just snowballed till about 2 o'clock. And I'm like, I just need to go home and not leave because the more I'm out, the more shit it's just going to hit the fan. And
Smiling on, baby.
yeah. And it just did for a while. I'm like, oof, these are one of these days. And like, obviously, when you play it back in your head, you're like, it could be a lot worse. But you're like,
Yeah.
man, in the moment, it felt like it
That was the worst
just
day of my
getting
life.
shit
Fuck
on.
that, dude.
Yes.
Hit every red light on the way home.
Oh, yeah. Brutal.
Sometimes you gotta
Get behind the slow driver. You're just like, all right.
Which again, I think that ticket's $10, but it says if I don't pay it within 30 days, it's 20.
Yeah, some of them too are like if it'll say like it's 60 or 90, but it's like in the fine print it's like 20 though if you just pay right now. I'm like, just tell me it's 20.
Yeah, it's a joke.
Respectfully, it's trash.
And they were just hanging out right there too, so like they weren't
Yeah.
like looking to go to other
They're
cars.
fucking
It's like
superheroes,
you
dude. They're
guys
everywhere.
suck.
I don't get how they operate and move so quickly. Ouch.
It happens.
They're everywhere. Like it's just weird.
Yeah.
I don't. Like
Oh, when the meter goes done, it sends a signal to the thing like
The
this
bat
meter's
signal?
done. So you're like, let me swing
it.
by,
No
see
way.
what's going on. Yeah.
No way. That's fucking too much.
That's entrapment.
Yeah, that's just.
That's
yeah,
not a
there's
real
no-
thing.
Maybe
But
smart
you're
if it
think now
was.
you're like,
It'd be smart.
that might be a thing now.
Let's get positive.
There it is.
I'd be
Bring
positive.
it up, baby.
Yeah, it's best time.
I was gonna say some other positive.
Yeah. My best. This one is semi-serious, so please respect. It is dog sitting because I found out our boy Andy, the
Dufresne?
golden lab, half golden retriever dog. He supposedly doesn't have a lot of time left on the old clock, and it's sad.
He's been in the fam a while though, right?
Yeah, they're approaching 9 or 10, but it's one of those where Amos, bless his heart, he's just a big dumb idiot, and like he's clearly healthy, but Andy's just like he's always been that like grumpy like dog that just kind of huffs and puffs around, but now it's like he's getting skinnier where like the back half of his body is almost just like bone,
Oh yeah.
and you're just like, this is just sad. And so like
How's his eyes look? Do they have like that blue gloss to him? Like, is he starting to lose his vision?
oh yeah, they're getting glossy because
Oh, yeah.
they're like that's what's like they go blind and
I give him
Smoke
2
some
weeks.
weed, blow it in his face.
what? Jesus Christ. Fuck, man. But yeah, no, it's one of those where I try to do the like,
How's this your best?
because it's spending time with them.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Because it's like, it's obviously it sucks that they're going to old doggy heaven, but it's one
All
of those.
dogs go to heaven.
Yeah, they do. They have to. But yeah, like the way it's set up, especially because I mean, there's nothing to do out in Ohio. So I get home, just get in the jams, and then I like made a bed like on the floor in the living room, like old school style, like sleepover. Just get the dogs, cats, everybody, just fucking go full like Dr. Doolittle with it. I don't know. I love it. Ace Ventura style.
You just sleeping on the floor?
Yeah, sometimes.
It's better for your back.
Yeah, because that's why I did it.
That's why I did it.
So that's
Yeah,
my
I mean, my first dog that I bought as an adult, Mr. Roosevelt. He's pushing 14.
Ooh,
Yeah.
baby.
Doesn't
So-
look like. I mean,
He still runs around. Like, I mean, Tracker keeps
Yeah.
him young.
Yeah,
But I mean, his eyes are getting bad. He's starting like on the hardwood. It takes him a while to get up. Like you
Oh,
can tell
yeah.
his legs are creeping.
Gotta
and-
do the
Yeah.
old 2 scooches to the edge of the couch before you stand.
oh yeah, and it's like, man, you're on borrowed time, bud.
yeah. Well, and then
It's gonna
fucking
suck.
anti shout out the algorithm. I didn't know that people have made pretty like prevalent not accounts but like posts of their dogs being put down.
What?
Like, but no,
Gross.
not like what you would think. It's like the
How do I?
literally
It's
like
like them, like petting them, and they drop them off, and
In-
it's like them in the car. Just,
insert a sad song, and it's like, I never knew that when we got you, you'd be family.
F that, dude.
And I'm just
I
like,
don't want to. I'm not here for
no,
any
dude.
of that. No.
It's because then they're on the
So what?
table too,
What?
and they're all in the like vet room, and they're all just like petting him, and he's obviously like old, but like still trying to be like happy, but he's
He's like, "What's up? What's going on, guys?"
yeah, and I'm
You're
just like,
"Oh, bud,
turn
you
the-
have no
change the
idea."
channel, change
Oh,
the
yeah.
channel.
I had
fuck.
to put my mom's dog down. He was just bad, and she was just like, "Will you take him in?" I'm like, "Sure." I mean, it sucked.
I would
Yeah.
rather rip a limb off.
Have you had the talk with the girls about it yet? Like, just like planting the seed, like,
Oh,
hey,
Tierney
Roosevelt's
says,
getting kind of old.
"Oh,
He's-
Tierney says it every day." She was just like, "Yeah, Rosie's gonna die any day."
I don't doubt
And
it.
I'm like,
shocker.
"Jeez."
Tierney really knows how to deliver the message.
There's a comedian, Nate Bargatze. He does that. Where he's, dog's gonna die, mom's gonna die, I'm gonna die. We're all dead.
That doesn't make any fucking sense. It's like we're on a planet right now.
Because that's what he said. He said the dog was doing like real bad, and he was like, "Yeah, it's about to die any day now." And then it lives for another 6 months.
Yeah.
So for every day for 6 months, he's just like, "Yeah, dog's gonna die any day now."
It's gonna be right one of these days.
God. Okay. Yeah, that's my best. Sad,
Well, that was great.
sad best.
Okay, bring it up.
You're welcome. We have we're layered here on this pod. You're welcome.
My best was Saturday. So got off work, went back home. Molly's friend was in a play at the Arena Dinner Theater. So you go there,
Okay.
they serve you a meal, and then you watch the play. And like the meal is like somewhat incumbent of
the play.
the play.
Yeah.
But it was like her friend was in it, and it was opening night was Friday, but everybody bought tickets for Saturday
Okay.
to go and watch. Like, get the jitters out the first night. We're gonna
Yeah.
come watch the second night. It's been probably years since I saw a play. I think me and Molly saw Aladdin in Chicago.
Oh yeah,
Plays are kind of fucking tight, dude.
yeah,
awesome.
and it's just like
Yeah.
you're just like, all right, let's transport, and then just the meal was the most random thing in the world.
Corn
so
on
it's
the
like
cob?
Mashed
It was a
potatoes
pea
and
salad.
chicken.
It was a pea salad. So this
Oh
is for
my
like an
Fuck that.
if you go in, it's just an older crowd. So there's like our 3 tables of just like
Meatloaf.
everybody that came to see Travis. Shout out Travis for being in the play.
You're welcome. Yeah, no problem.
And then it was just like all upper 50s to like mid 70s.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
they're just like, you tell that this is what they do. They just come here, love the theater, whatever. But then it was like bangers and mash, and then like the pickled red cabbage,
Oof.
I don't know what bangers and mash is.
sausage and mashed potatoes.
Sausage, mashed potatoes.
That sounds fun.
I mean, it was good.
Yeah.
Sausage was really good.
I could eat
Irish meal, right? Isn't a big
Yeah.
I
So it
ate
was
it.
like
O'Sullivan's.
yeah. So
St.
it's like
Patty's Day.
it. Nice.
it was set in like World War II, so it was like World
Okay.
War II food.
Gotcha. The more I think about it, I realized I like musicals.
Musicals, yeah.
Big fan of live musicals.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
So-
shit, Sherlock.
I saw a bunch of them in New York. Those are tight.
And isn't it funny too? Like when you go see these, and there's like 3 probably set designs that change, and it's
Yeah.
just static items. Like, oh, here's a dresser.
Yeah.
But like we're just as entertained with all this CGI and
It's
everything.
fucking
that's
electric when it's just right there and they're moving it around and the people are trying
Yeah.
to be like fake people.
Like it's
and-
like dark, but you still see like everybody moving. Then
Give
you're
me
like,
an-
I wonder what it's gonna look like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's exactly the same, except the doors just flip the other side, so it's painted a different color.
love it. It's just called ingenuity.
Ingenuity, baby.
Sick.
Good best, man.
So, if anybody's out there, the play's still going on for probably another month or so. You can
Yeah.
go check it out. Arena Dinner Theater. It's in West Central. It's real nice.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Nice.
So
right
it's on like Rock Hill.
Okay.
Rock Hill and Wayne.
But it is
Rock Island
downtown
Lane.
West Central.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Never knew it existed.
I was gonna say yeah.
And then Molly was like, I've never knew. She lived in Sheridan Court. And she was like,
Yeah.
I've never even heard of this place.
Yeah.
And I was
Okay.
like, all right.
Bet. Okay. Nice. Good best. Skirt Dad, round us out. What's your best?
My best
Yes.
was this weekend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Travel soccer.
You got some bling on
Love
you.
it.
Final tournament of the spring season. Shout out Sport Club
Yeah.
U11 girls. We took home the title.
82,
Took home the
82 and 0.
title.
82 and
Yes.
0.
Sport Club sent 3 different teams out there, 2 different girl teams, I think a U14 boys team. They're the only ones that won.
Nice.
Yeah, went undefeated.
Some of the teams had boys, some of the teams had girls, some of the teams.
first team they played was a little weird. So I got to give a shout out to Mila, Maya, Sophie, Lila, McKinley, Piper, Izzy, Perla, Bianca, Ash, Morgan, Chloe, of course, Pipper. And we couldn't do it without Vivi at home rooting the team on. So it was just awesome. Stayed at a hotel. Kids partied up in a room.
Hell yeah.
Trick or treated in the courtyard.
You guys do like a trunk or treat?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Even the head coach, I think, got a little overserved. Had himself a real good
Hell
time.
yeah.
Hell yeah, brother. You earned it. Drink,
Oh.
drink out of the trophy?
No.
This was before they won, I would assume.
Yeah, this was after the first day. So they had 2 games on Saturday, and then they had a game on Sunday. And if they won that first game, they advanced to the championship, and that's what we did.
Okay.
That's a party, baby.
Hell
yeah. So indoor season started, but again, they've come a long way. Proud of them.
Earned it.
They playing at Plex North? Or
Their indoor, I think, is at Spiece, and then one of the girls out there, I think her dad has like a CrossFit gym, Bad Apple or something
Yeah.
like that. I think
Mad Apple.
Mad Apple
Yeah.
facility like that, which I think they're going to do some indoor stuff there too.
Okay.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Sweet. That's the worst and the best. That's the highs and the lows and the highs.
It is.
Dead. Vaya con Dios. Top 3 this week. Nintendo 64 games. Top 3 brought to you by First Shield Defense. Self-defense is a fundamental human right. A lot of people don't understand that. First Shield Defense does. They provide a way for everyone to learn something new in their weekly classes, and they provide a high value on your time. They offer 2 types of classes, Apex, Concealed Carry, and Krav Maga. In their Apex program, you will pull the trigger at least 500 times in 1 hour, and at the same time, learn how to fight with your gun. The Krav Maga classes will teach you how to protect yourself without a gun. Send First Shield Defense a message on Facebook or Instagram to get started. FirstShieldDefense.com. Draft time.
Every time I hear fight with your gun, I'm like, you just pistol whipping people?
Have to,
That's
dude.
tight.
That fucking
That's tight.
hurt, dude. That would be so painful.
But you just have like a little more just glow in your voice.
What?
You.
Ah. Did not get laid, so don't think that. Just
No,
been
it's
out
because you
in a-
won.
It's because you won.
It's because you won
The
last
draft.
week.
Oh,
We know you
thanks.
didn't get laid, but
Yeah, that was never a question.
Nice. Yeah, I didn't know if you.
You've just been kind of packing it in for the first couple minutes of the spot, but now you're like, yes.
Oh,
draft time.
I
This
didn't
is
know-
where I shot.
I didn't know if you guys were like, oh, he's got a glow or something. Okay, no, get fucked. So this is week 8. We're really starting to come into it. We're in the middle, the meat of
The
the
meat,
fucking
baby.
draft. So It's Nintendo 64 games.
Recap it. What's the scores?
The scores are, we have Dutt in a commanding lead with, he's got 4 of them. So best boy bands, college things, cereal, Jim Carrey movies. Skurdad has best board games, Disney songs, and I have landed with best fruits.
It should be 3, 3, and 1, but it's all right.
Yeah. 4-2-1. It's anybody's game. Let's ride.
Let's ride.
So
I mean, isn't it crazy? Because yet we have yet to establish what's going to happen for the winner, but obviously everybody knows what the loser has to deal with. And it seemed like just a daunting, just uphill climb for you.
yeah.
Now you're just one win away from not being in last.
No shit. Told you I had the
Bingo, bango,
strategy.
baby.
I figured it
That's
out.
the strategy.
I figured it out.
Oh, your
be last.
strategy is just not be last?
Should be
Not,
easy.
not going for first, but
Yeah.
man, it just can't be last.
Just need one more, baby. We're right there. Okay, so
All right, Cooper dropping passes.
that
That's tight.
sucks. So in our draft fashion, the first place person from the week prior goes to last. Second place was Dutt. Dead last week was Skur, so he will be first.
Whoa!
Yeah,
What's
you
this
said it like
dead
that.
last?
What did he finish? Dead last?
Dead last. Had a good week, though.
Yeah, week 7? Yeah.
Second or first this whole
Sit on
time,
that
and at
banana.
one
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, again. But hear me out. So everybody, I talked to one person. They agreed that you guys picked the 2 most prominent fruits when asked, what fruits do you think of? Not what fruits do you enjoy the most, like to eat or whatnot. I think you only factored in one thing, and it was like, what do you think of first?
No, those are my top 3 fruits.
100%.
Actually,
Okay, cool.
actually, I would probably put out oranges and added grapes. But
Yes.
apples.
The-
but my favorite, watermelon, apples, grapes, in that order.
Yeah,
Okay.
the one thing I didn't do, I didn't pick kiwi because I was trying to win a draft, and I don't think people would be on board.
Yeah.
But I mean, bananas, grapes, and peaches are wonderful. If
Yeah.
I never had another fruit in my life, that would be great.
I would then like to take one last stand here for 5 seconds. I won the draft picking for me.
Good. You should do that more often.
It's been good to you.
I know what you're doing here. That's the psychological stuff psyching me out. Skur, go.
I have the first pick
First pick.
First pick.
Overall.
in the Nintendo 64 draft.
Truth be told, there's one of 2 ways you go here.
Well,
This is a 1A, 1AA.
it can't be A.
Okay.
It's
Like,
1A, 1B.
You're drunk if you don't pick it.
Yeah, like it's just
1AA.
you guys are going to be at a very commanding lead. That sucks.
Mine is a 1997 first-person shooter game.
Okay, I could see it. I had it. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I remember playing this in the basement at my buddy's house,
Yep.
and the whole goal was just to get this damn golden gun, and
The
when you
golden
got
gun,
it,
baby.
it just killed you.
Yep.
And I think
shot
this is why I
in the
detest.
leg.
I think this is why I detest first-person shooter games to this day.
You never got it?
No, and I'm just running around. I don't see myself, and all of a sudden, I'm just getting blown away.
You got to go hide in the vent, dude.
But it was entertaining.
The
Yeah.
thing that goes unnoticed,
For
and
those of you listening, it's GoldenEye.
yes, so
Yes.
GoldenEye 007, but replay that game or go watch clips, videos, however you want to do it. The more impressive feat is that not only can James Bond himself akimbo every single weapon in that game, he reloads them by just going,
Yeah.
and he's just done.
Yeah.
And
duh.
it's incredible.
That's all you need.
He has
all you needed,
he
man.
has 2 hands and he just has double AKs, no recoil, and this guy's just pumping clips and without even skipping a beat, and he's just ready to go again. The army needs more people like Bond.
Who?
James Bond.
James Bond.
Yeah.
There is going to be a massive drop off between the first pick and what is going to turn out to be the 6th pick.
What do you mean?
I don't know about that.
Yeah, buddy. I think you don't worry.
I just don't think you played a lot of 64 growing up. to be
Yeah,
honest.
fucking nerd.
The list ended with my
yeah.
pick.
So,
So-
if GoldenEye goes number 1,
Yes.
then obviously
Yeah.
it's Mario Kart 64.
Yeah, dude, and it's fucking because that's what I knew was gonna happen, and this is what makes me nervous because this is where I'm gonna potentially fuck it up.
Yeah, dude. It's
You?
I still play it to this day, dude. You ever
No.
play Drunk Driver? Classic drunk game, man. Just drinking
Wait.
and driving, dude. Classic.
Not back.
No,
Now,
not
I'm
support-
talking with the game.
We
so
don't
what you
support
do
it, but there is.
is you have to finish a beer every lap, right?
It's if you're in last or something.
No, like you have to go, but you can't finish the race without finishing a beer.
beer,
Like you
yep.
can't finish until you finish your beer.
So you can get all
So
the way
like
to
most
the
people
end.
like will just start the shotgun. I think it's a beer a lap, honestly.
I think you got
I
it right.
couldn't
It's a
finish.
beer a game, and like people either just chug the whole beer and then drive, or they drive all the way to the end, sit, and then try to chug
Yeah.
the beer and finish. Yeah,
But you got to pull over, be completely stopped, and then start drinking.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's so fun. Yes, it's a great pick. Those are the 1A, 1AA.
That's 1A, 1A.
Yeah, that's just
It's 1A, 1B.
yeah, it's no brainers. Again, but either one could like no. no one had more weight than the other.
Yeah.
In my opinion, like those were two just bona fide golds. This is where I'll probably fuck it up. So I go third, and then I have the turn, right?
And
I
then
come
you
back
got the
around.
turn, baby.
Okay, so this might actually work out pretty good because
You're not used to the 3-4.
I'm not.
I get it.
So this is sick.
WWF No Mercy.
Close. But what we're gonna do here first is we're gonna go with the one game that really started it off, or I shouldn't say started it off, but really helped continue the aura, the ambiance of wanting to play with as many people as possible with your friends. So like
Okay.
4 controllers plugged in, rumble packs are fucking going, and you're just having a great time. It's Super Smash Brothers.
Love it.
Yeah, you have to do it.
Yeah.
It's one of those where again, you fight to the death, and you got your 3 buddies on the other side, but
Yeah.
you're sworn enemies.
Were you ever Kirby? You always fucked with Kirby.
Kirby will suck anything. Suck a golf ball
It's a
through a
vacuum.
garden hose.
It's a vacuum.
Yeah, but
Literally.
he was a cool. I mean, for as dorky as Kirby was, it was the coolest power because when he sucked up a character, he like put on some like Halloween costume and was like them
Yeah.
to a degree, which was always funny. But I'm trying to think if my favorite character probably had to be. I mean, I went through like a weird gun phase, so
No.
like shooters and stuff were fun.
Yeah.
So it's like in Super Smash Bros. If like Star Fox or somebody had like a laser pistol, I was
Yeah.
super into that. But who was your favorite character?
Kirby.
Kirby.
Yeah.
Okay. Skur, you didn't ever play. What was your favorite character?
Just name a 64 character, dude.
Yeah.
Mario.
Nice.
Okay, cool. That's
He's the
sick.
worst.
This
He
one,
crushed it.
He crushed it.
I'm thinking I have to take it now.
I'm thinking.
Okay.
I'm thinking I'm taking it
thinking
now.
I'm
Again, this is one where as men, you figured out who wore the pants, who was the baddest out of your friend group. You went in, and it's a 1v1, winner takes all, and you just usually have to call the bomb like 40 times in a row, and that's the only way to win. And it's NFL Blitz.
Okay.
It's not bad.
You realized how many games were like fun to you personally, but then how many games sneakily N64 gave you that were just meant to be in a group setting.
Yeah.
Like there was a bar, shout out Nick, Jack, Justin, anybody that lived in Chicago. They said they literally opened up a bar and their whole premise was just like 64 games were just at the helm ready to go.
Really?
Yeah, just grab pictures and just play 64. And it's like, yeah, these people get it. Like we just want to fuck around and be dudes and play video games, but also get drunk. So, yeah,
I mean,
that's my 1 and 2, my 3 and
1
4,
and 2, baby.
if you will. So, back around.
not to me.
Dut. Yeah, that's my bad. I wish it daisies.
It's okay, man. You'll get it.
I know.
You'll get it.
Never
I mean,
been
I
here.
hope not. I
Never
know
been
you're-
here.
I know you're in uncharted territory.
Yeah.
Never fucking been here.
Uh,
He's looking. He's deep diving.
That's all right, man. This is I love to play it. Everybody loved to play it. It's Donkey Kong.
Yep. I was going to say that's a very good one. Especially when you get Diddy Kong out of a barrel.
Oh yeah, you got to, dude.
God.
And you get to like shoot up into the barrels, and it's like, oh, you trying to skip this whole level? Psh, 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 psh.
Dude, those barrels when it's just like, pow, and then it keeps spinning.
Yeah.
Pow, pow, pow. Love it. Then you jump on like all the bad guys, and it's like, yeah. Donkey Kong was a great game. It's tried and true. Just one of those you sit down, you play, you knock out 10 levels, and then you're like, yeah, it was fun.
Mhm.
I'll put it down, I'll come back. Yeah.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Doesn't suck.
It doesn't suck.
It is an N64 title, so it does qualify. I checked.
Yeah. So I'm coming with one where, again, I don't really care what platform, what version. They're all good.
I know what you're going to say.
Do you?
Yep. Rhymes with Belda.
It's The Legend of Zelda.
Yeah. I'm not stupid.
Ocarina of Time.
Yeah. No, Wakanda of Time?
Orkana.
Orkana.
Ocarina?
Is that what it's called?
I think so.
Macarena?
Or Karina.
Macarena?
Or Karina.
Karina. Salinas.
But, I mean, again, I associate literally Nintendo with Zelda and
Yeah.
Mario. I mean, that's just what it was
That's
for
what
me.
it is.
Yeah.
And I do remember when this game first came out, it was like, oh my God, I have a 3D version of this.
Yeah.
Like, this is going to be insane. You saw the big mountain in the background, and
Yeah.
you're like, oh, I get to actually explore this crazy world again.
The very interesting thing to me when you really go down the nerd rabbit hole is how the whole time everybody assumed Zelda was the guy.
Yeah.
Every time.
Every
And
time.
Yep.
That's Link.
Oh,
Yeah.
for years it
Yeah.
took me a while to figure that out.
Yeah, and same here. And of course, the person that told you is that guy that's like, dude, you didn't fucking know that? And I'm like, you didn't either. Shut the fuck up until you got like a gamer magazine and they told you. Like, don't give me that shit.
Until you read the stories and you're like, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Ah, makes sense.
You've got a wiener and Zelda's a girl, so this is, I don't know.
So, I mean, again, to piggyback off of that,
Oh, yeah, you got
You got the turn, baby.
the final. Okay, so I'd say right now you're rocking pretty solid.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't think this can downgrade it. I don't know if it's going to win it for me. But again, sometimes circle's a square.
Sometimes circles a square.
Super
What's your
Mario
pick?
64.
Okay.
And that's, I mean, it's on the board. Somebody had to take it. I'm glad it was you, but it was just,
So am I.
yeah.
If you'd have told me when I picked first that I was going to have Zelda and Mario 64 coming my way,
Yeah.
I'd have signed up for this draft all day.
I think you definitely have the lineup of like,
People that like 64 games?
if somebody were to rate, like if you got the nerd metrics, like you have the best
Yeah.
all three of all time, but it's, again, we're picking to win here.
Picking the win.
Yeah.
Metrics that say best of all time.
Yeah.
We're picking to win here.
It's different. You wouldn't get it. Okay. Dute. Third and final.
So many. Kiss it. Keep it simple, stupid.
Yes, keep
You
it.
know what I mean? It's 1080. Snowboarding.
Snowboard, dude. 1080 was so tight. Not on my list, but I love it.
Yeah. I loved it, dude.
It was so good.
It was the snowboarding Tony Hawk, man. You got to do just cool ass shit.
Yeah.
Everybody's trying to do tricks, and flips, and everything.
1080 snowboarding walked so SSX Tricky could fly.
Yeah.
Like, dude, those snowboarding games were so fucking fun. I loved them. They were iconic. Okay, so the third and final. This is where I'm going to lose it. I can feel it already.
Well, you said that about your first two picks, so
Yeah, but I think they're pretty decent.
I think they're decent.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
And again, we're not picking 5 things here. After 9, we should all have some pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
I know, but shut up. So what I'm going to do here is I want to finish the party the right way.
Okay.
And that's by picking another one that just gets everybody involved. The blood gets flowing. People start getting angry, but you want to win. It's the little quirky games you play. Like, I don't know why they were so fun and interesting, but they were. It's just Mario Party.
Mario Party.
I almost went Resident Evil 2.
Resident Evil fucks, dude. I went through a weird Resident Evil phase.
There were some good. I don't know if
Had
that
to-
was what I was thinking of, but they had one that was just amazing, and then it just kind of went all downhill from there.
Yeah, they were really good. When they first came out for GameCube, they were really good.
By the time you were playing it on GameCube, you're done.
Oh, you needed that.
That's how you
Huge.
scored 9.5 and cover plus 2.5.
Man, that is good for you, bud.
So to
Okay.
recap,
Yes, please go ahead.
we're gonna do that.
Yes.
I, for the first time in 8 drafts, had the first pick. I don't think I botched it. Maybe not a one with it, but I took GoldenEye. Then I followed that up with Zelda, Super Mario 64.
Correct.
I think you're going to get a lot of votes.
Yeah.
I
I
hope
think you're going
so.
to get a lot of votes.
Then, went to,
Iconic.
then we went to Dut.
Yeah.
His first pick, Mario Kart 64.
Got to.
It's a great
Have to.
game.
It's right there.
Followed it up with the old Donkey Kong.
Again. Damn it. I'm fucked.
And then for those of you that like the snow, 1080.
1080 snowboarding, baby.
Hit the slopes. Hit the slopes.
Hey, you know what I'm talking about.
Hey, a little bug sugar.
Trav.
Yeah, what's up?
He likes his 64 like he likes
Mario
his social
style.
life. He likes everybody involved having a good time.
Yeah, baby.
He started off with Super Smash Brothers,
Let's smash
Rumble
it up.
Packs, the whole 9.
Rumble packs were so
Rumble packs,
fucking
baby.
good,
When
dude.
they came out, you're
Oh.
just like, what is that? Okay.
Your controller went from weighing a feather to a fucking metric ton, but it didn't matter because you did anything. Like, you just
He's walked.
moved
Yeah.
forward. It was great. Anyways, go ahead.
And then he got the sports juices flowing.
Yes.
Trying to get the jock vote here. NFL Blitz.
Your soul is mine.
And then he rounded it out with Mario Party.
Work on that.
Another ensemble.
Yeah.
Let's all get together
I'm a
and literally party.
big proponent of I don't want somebody, in a crowded room to just watch me play Zelda, respectfully to your pick. Like, I want everybody to get involved.
Okay.
I want something to be on the table. I want a wager.
Yeah.
I knew that.
That's a good way to play.
Yeah, I knew that early. I knew that young. I wanted to battle.
You weren't gambling when Mario Party was out.
I was gambling with other stuff.
Uh-huh.
Treats.
Treats, baby.
Snacks.
My Mountain
Treats and
Dew.
treats.
Yeah.
Happy
MDs.
Halloween.
MDs, baby.
So,
Yeah.
of course, you guys know the deal.
Yes.
Hit us up
Vote,
on
you
the
bastards.
Instagrams. Email the pod, 2dads1dad@gmail. just let us know any way you can.
Yes,
Tell us who you're
please.
voting for,
They all count.
because they do. They all count. They all matter, and someone's face is relying on these
All
votes.
votes matter.
Yes, all votes matter. I beat this past week by 6 total votes. There was like 70, 80 some. It was just, it's fun. I love it.
The number's growing. More
It's-
people are
And
participating.
we appreciate that.
It's exciting. Okay.
Hard hitting stuff.
Top 3.
Done.
Dead. I found out this hot take today.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a last minute thing, but it's needed to be talked about. We've
Is this a good idea?
yeah, we've tippy-toed it around it a few times, I think, on prior episodes, but we've reached a point where we officially need an easy button. I am up to here with just the nonsensical bullshit that is any and all industries, where if you need something done, the amount of hoops that you have to jump through to ultimately make it happen are astronomical, to the point when they finally get completed, chances are you don't even want that idea or that thing done anymore, because so much time has lapsed. It's like, well, why are we still working on this? Why do we give a fuck?
Yeah.
It's terrible. There needs to be and again, I use my job as an example. I understand there's a lot of verification processes that need to happen because of so many people just ruining it for everybody, like fraudulent activity, yada, 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 blase, blase. But if you have both parties, if it's a situation like that, can confirm XYZ,
Yeah.
give me a fucking easy button, or give somebody in my company the power to be like, okay, you've done the due diligence, you have all your ducks in a row, let's just make magic happen. Like, what are we doing here? I don't want to hear well, this is protocol, like pull up the rule book. No, like we fucking did it. Let's just get over this. Let's override it, whatever we got to do. Like, it's just fucking stupid.
I mean, it goes without saying, it's in the name. You want an easy button.
Yes.
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 I honestly don't have a lot to add. Of course I agree with that. It would be, I told
Why wouldn't you want to?
3 or 4 different people today, I was like, if I want more responsibility, because it'll make my job easier.
Yeah.
If I don't have to rely on A, B, and C, that I can just do what I know needs to be done. Let's rock it out.
And that's what I'm saying is it is so baffling to me that we've created so many layers. And again, maybe it's good in some way if you wanted to pull up the stats of like, well, we've created jobs for these people and these people and these people. But it's like, what if we just streamlined this, because all this nonsensical bullshit in the middle is fucking stupid. Like, it doesn't need to be there.
You sure take people's jobs away.
I mean, if it makes the fucking shit easier, sorry. Maybe they can be the ones to press the easy button.
There it is.
We'll give them those
For
jobs.
me.
Yeah, but I think it's something that's just so bizarre, and all we do is keep adding more and more to it, to where it's like, if you want a certain thing, it's like you have to talk to 4 other people to get confirmation to get this one thing from this other person that has nothing to do with the other 4 people that you just talked to.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking stupid. Easy button. Click.
Click.
So,
Yeah.
Agreed.
Agreed.
hot take or good idea?
Good idea.
I mean,
Probably keep that tally.
Okay.
I'm changing the world.
I don't even know if I'm going to say good idea, man. That's just an obvious one. That's
That's
low
so
hanging.
obvious.
That's low hanging fruit.
You didn't say it.
That ain't the best fruit, though.
Because it's an easy button.
It's a watermelon.
To close the pod.
What?
74?
What'd you say?
I said that's a way to close the
74?
pod, not the easy button.
Time to
Low-hanging
snore.
fruit. But not the best fruit. Tied a bow on.
Tied it up.
Badam cha. What was the joke?
What do you mean? What was the joke?
It wasn't a joke. We tied a bow on it. Like I circled it back around.
We started
What's
this
the joke?
recapping last draft with fruit. Low hanging fruit.
And then I said,
But
not the best fruit.
I had the best fruit.
Yeah.
Yes.
You did,
Yeah.
bud.
So we. Never mind.
All right.
We're done here.
74.
Yeah.
We did it. Yay.
Thank you.